Morning, Grand Prairie. Good morning, Canada. It's a different feeling kind of Sunday, I think, for a lot of people. My heart's still fairly full from yesterday. Pretty overwhelmed with how yesterday went. I think the final tally from at least the 3/4 way mark of the convoy was a little over 1,000 trucks, and I know so that didn't count me. I unfortunately had to bail a little bit early. My truck started running out of fuel and I was getting pretty tired. After 4.5 hours, I hadn't eaten or I hadn't eaten all day actually. So I came very ill prepared for the revolution, and I ended up coming home and before I did come home though, I veered off at about the mail sorting plant. So I made it from the airport to the mail sorting plant in 4.5 hours ish. Uh, I came up by Safeway and IGA on the north end by the mall, and then I went against the flow of traffic, like against the flow of traffic that the convoy was taking or going, and I was just completely blown away. Big trucks, little trucks, old, new, young, old. Um, yeah, it was out of this world. It was amazing. A lot of community support too. While I was in the convoy, people that were coming, onto us, they were hanging their phones out the windows and hands out the windows and screaming and honking. And like, I bet you 25% of the city supported what happened yesterday in some way or another, which is, I mean, that's pretty incredible. And now seeing what's happening in Ottawa, Todd Lowen's there. I have another friend who's there. Um, Overwhelming, thousands and thousands and thousands of people on the hill. I checked this morning. The convoy still has traffic backed up for miles coming into the downtown area or the Parliament Hill area. Uh, it was a lot. I had some people reach out on Facebook yesterday as well after my Facebook lives, saying a couple different things, all positive. Um, Very, very proud Canadian and very proud Grand Prairie if that's a thing today. Very proud Albertan. I think Albertans showed up last night or yesterday, and I think we did it well. I think even some people who oppose the beliefs of the people in the convoy said that, from everything that they saw, it was nothing but positive, and everybody kind of conducted themselves appropriately, as it were. So what is it? Where do we go from here? What does it look like for the next couple days? Well, the momentum has to continue for sure. We can't let the passion yesterday stop. So outside of health, here's kind of like my thesis on the subject, if anybody cared. I think a couple people might. My Dorian's 30,000 foot view. I'm not going to wear a mask anywhere. I mean, at work I will, out of respect for my employer, so I don't get fired. Healthcare facilities, I'll do that out of respect for the healthcare staff. I'll wear a mask. Outside of that, I mean, I haven't been wearing a mask for a long time as it is. I haven't really had any pushback, so I'm going to continue doing that. I'm also going to have the conversation with as many people as possible, that the government most likely isn't going to respond to this the way that we would like for them to. I don't think we're actually going to see the government roll back, the federal government at least roll back much, if any, thing over the immediate future. So I think that means that it falls upon Canadians to be civilly disobedient, right? I encourage business owners to go about their operations as they see fit, and I hope as many as possible see it fit to stop partaking in the overreaching government mandates. That is going to be an effective way, in my opinion, to combat this. In regards to businesses that still believe that enforcing mask mandates is something they want to do, that's perfectly fine. Personally speaking, I just won't support those businesses with my dollars. That's where I think the vote counts most, is with our dollars. So that's I encourage other people to do that as well. Keep in mind the retail workers are just doing their jobs. I mean, some of them maybe tryhards and have their own beliefs that they want to foist upon others as well, and that's perfectly fine. Just I just have I have zero interest in engaging with that in any way, shape, or form, and I'll just walk away from those businesses. Simple as that. I think for the past year, year and a half, businesses have been, just complying with the mandates to, keep their businesses going in any way that they possibly can. And I respect that. And I'm proud of our businesses that have been able to make it. And I feel terrible for the ones that haven't been able to make it. But now, I think myself and many of the other supporters from yesterday's convoy we'll continue and maybe ramp up our voting with our dollars a little bit. I'll be focusing on shopping local as best I can. A difficult thing to do in Grande Prairies sometimes, but that's kind of what the next little bit looks like for me. So I'm a proud Canadian. I'm a happy Canadian. I want to say thank you to everybody that participated yesterday. It's Goalie Bear. And I think that we are going to have some real momentum moving forward, and we have a credible foot to stand on that we can do this effectively, peacefully, and respectfully. And we don't need to burn any bridges, make anybody angry, or anything like that. We can go about this in such a fashion that people are respectful of our beliefs and how we are exercising our beliefs. So. Hold the line. Do not comply. God bless Canada. And I'll be talking to everybody very soon. I love you all.